Yeah, I'd say this is working. So, hello Connor, and I should delete over the Squid Game related thing. The reason that I probably won't end up doing that is I mean, by the time I get on the leaderboard, the game will probably be dead, almost, like more dead than it was. I'm gonna have to test something out. Wait. If I move this over, then I think it still works, right? Alright. I haven't really looked at the leaderboards at all, so I can never really be sure. Look at that, we already got 6 in a row. I might end up going back to Alastair at some point, yeah. Oops. Oh wait, that's badly. It feels like it's badly cropped, honestly. Like, hold up. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. So if I do. I feel like that's good now. And also, okay, yeah, that last one was tails. So. Just using one hand for the keyboard is not good enough. Okay. I think the setup is back to looking alright. I'm also really hoping I don't make any errors with this thing. But yeah. Okay, we got another 6 in a row going. And then that stopped quickly. We are getting a lot more tails though, it seems. I'm gonna regret saying it very soon, but I feel like this has not been as boring as I thought it'd be so far. Honestly. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, I messed that up. Okay. It's actually evening out right now, it seems. It was it was 45 to 45 at one point, which is interesting. Now it's starting to diverge a little bit. And the 100th coin flip of the stream is tails. Starting the first 100 with a 52-48 split. Maybe I should say 48 to 52. If I mention the number of heads first and the number of tails. Hold on, I should do a poll. Hold up. Let me actually do that first. Wait. If I go to... Oops, I still have caps lock on. Okay, anyways. Oops, wait, I gotta turn caps lock back on for that. Yeah, there we go. Also, hello, Harsh. Yeah, there will always be some, there There'll always be one side that gets flipped a slight bit more. With more and more coin flips, in fact, getting exactly a 50-50 is less and less likely. I think that's our third 6 in a row. And I don't think we've gotten any 7 in a row yet. Yeah, aren't coin flips like slightly... Aren't coins like slightly biased towards one side? I think. Another 6 in a row. 7 in a row. 8 in a row. Is this poll gonna already be completely useless? Nope. I already took 130 coin flips to get 9 in a row. So yeah, that was close. And now it's back to being even again, pretty much. We've actually got more, heads now. Hello, Joe Brown, and I don't even know. This definitely feels like the most random thing. And that's because it is. Okay, how am I not bored yet? This is pretty much just... There really isn't that much of a reason to it. It's not even guaranteed that I'll stop at 1,000. If I feel like going for longer, I might actually go for a bit longer. I think after I finish the 1,000 coin flips, I'm gonna like maybe like when I'm finished doing all the coin flips I want to do, I will combine all the flips into a long string of H's and T's. Okay, we got 5 in a row again. Getting close to 200 flips. And we got to 100 heads before 100 tails. We only had 96 of those. Okay. It's actually evening out again almost. Never mind. Hello, right, and probably won't end up doing a B-Swim stream. This time. Okay. I do actually have a bee swarm in the background, though. Hello, light bulb, and 1 hour 25 paces is accurate. That's interesting to note. I just guessed a time that I thought would be like kind of accurate based on like how long I thought it would take to flip a coin and input the value. But I did do a couple things. Like I set up the like in the middle of all the coin flips and stuff. So far my high score is 9 in a row at flip 130. So, which is definitely a bit luckier than usual. Now they're starting to alternate a lot more. 7 alternating flips now, but that streak breaks quickly. And yeah, there's flip number 250 was heads. Interestingly enough. I might have to adjust the estimated completion time. Oops, what did I... That was heads, by the way. I want it... Wait, that was... Yeah, that was 2 heads. I'm looking at something real quick. Wait. Why did that... I don't know why I did that. Oh, it didn't even show on the live stream tab, so, like... Not much to worry about there anyways. But yeah, I think... Not sure what happened there. Yeah. Haven't seen a streak longer than 2 in a while. So, okay, we've got 6. That streak breaks quickly. I feel like I've seen a lot of streaks that were exactly 6, and then the only one that surpassed that got to 9. Okay. Streak of 3. Went up to 4 there. Currently got heads having more flips now. I feel like I should have added a thing where I look at how many times I've gotten a certain streak. Like, especially for the ones that are at least, where I got like 5, at least 5 in a row. Feels like it's been a little bit since I've seen a streak of 5. But stuff like that's bound to happen. Okay. Will this be 5? Okay, a streak of 5 in a row again. 6 in a row. Unsurprisingly, like another streak of 6 that dies out. Okay, another one where I landed tails. Almost at 333. Another streak of 5. But yeah, I end up, basically just to get 10, that was tails by the way. Heads there. So, flip 333 is going to be heads. Now it feels like I'm seeing a lot more streaks of 5 than usual. Hard to get them to last long though. Because usually they don't. We're actually starting to see a lot more heads and tails. $350 is tails. Yeah, at its peak, that was there's 18 more heads and tails, so. Okay, there you go. Now we got 20 more heads and tails. Anything could happen. Maybe. Like the first 100 flips we saw more tails than heads. And now it's starting to go the other way around. Could be a comeback going on right now. 5 in a row for tails. It's actually been a little bit since we've seen a 2 in a row for heads, so maybe as soon as I say that, that's when the streak starts. Nope. It's actually the time after that. We could see 200 heads soon. Tails got within 9 of heads. So single digits of difference between them now. Wow, okay. Okay, we got 7 in a row for tails. 8 in a row for tails. Could this be it? I said it could have been it last time. We're back to 9 in a row for tails. Oh, I have to end the poll, by the way. The poll said, will I get 10 flips at the same time in a row? I already got that. So like, that's crazy. Alas, heads still got to 200 coin flips first. But yeah, that was definitely a comeback. Wow. So that quickly it got back to pretty much just being even. Yeah, we're still only at 400 flips. Anything could happen. Because heads already got back to 5 in a row. I mean, they both did tie at 199, so I guess that counts as a comeback. I mean, they're tied again. Tails takes the lead for the first time in a while. Now I've already got an 8 in a row again. 9 in a row. 10 in a row again. What? I got 10 in a row 18 flips ago, and I'm already back to having 10 again. This is unusual, I think. Still haven't gotten past that, though. So yeah, Tails has definitely made the comeback. I mean, stuff like that is bound to happen, like the more flips you do, but probably not within the first 420. Tails already temporarily pulled ahead by double digits. Just the fact that it happened once in that time span is not that likely, but definitely possible. Like 1 in 512 chance to get there each time you start a new streak. I wonder if it's gonna happen again at some point. Having stores less 100 flips. Yeah, it could definitely happen then, or at any point during the run. Five in a row again. 6 in a row. Okay, that streak dies quickly. The fact that I'm still not as bored as I thought I'd be, definitely, it feels like that almost links towards the fact, like, or like the reason that people tend to like gambling, like a lot, they just can't stop doing it until they get that win, that they get their money back or something. Except I'm not really wasting that much doing it, except for time, maybe. But even so, that it wouldn't take as long as one would expect. And it does feel like time goes by a bit faster. A little bit. I could be thinking too deep into this, it's just coin flips. But I do tend to want to see the streak number increase from each flip. A lot of alternating flips. I missed when it happened, but I did reach 250 tails. Flip 500 is coming up. What's it gonna be? Yep. Flip 500 is heads. So we've also reached 250 heads. Maybe heads is making the comeback now. We got within 2. I could end up with stretches of time where I get a lot more frequent 10 in a row coin flips, and then I could also end up with points in time where I don't get the streak of 10 for like maybe like 1,000 or a couple thousand. Definitely will happen once you do enough coin flips. So far, it seems like we're going back to ordinary flips. Both of them are actually, both heads and tails are tied again now. Okay, back to alternating flips. Never mind. They're tying with each other so often. Like, when's the last time they were? Like, 2, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They really just keep tying, like, every single time. Yeah. Yeah, the more flips we do, the more we are gonna see some, at least some deviation at some point. And they're back to being tied. Hundred or so flips going back and forth. Like, that many alternating flips would probably be... They would almost feel like the same thing as getting, like, 100 of the same flip, essentially. Because getting the getting the same flip as the previous one has the same odds of not getting the same flip as the previous one. So it would almost feel like the same thing. But yeah, right now, both heads and tails are close together. Let's see if anything happens. Will they tie again? They will. Really has felt like we've gone a long time without seeing a streak higher than 4, though. Okay, we are seeing some deviation again, with heads getting a lead. 8 out of the last 9 coin flips and 9 out of the last 10. I feel like I keep jinxing myself whenever I say things. Like, we've already got a streak of 7 again. Is Tails starting to come back now? We went from a gap of 10 to a gap of 5. Okay. They're getting close to tying. We had 302 heads and 301 tails. That's the wrong one. I'm not gonna check to see like if I actually messed up, because I don't have that much patience. But I will end up double checking all the ones that had like a very, like the highest streak. Let's see if that's, because I'm pretty sure that is, they're both accurate. I guess like back to, okay, no longer a streak. They actually did tie. Now they're tied again at 310. Tails has the slight lead again. Still haven't seen. No, it feels like once again it's been a little bit since I've seen a streak of 5. Will heads and tails tie again? Not yet. They got close though. Specifically, a lot of streaks of 3 that keep breaking exactly at 3. Except for that one. Then it breaks at 4. I feel like I could add some things that measure like how many times I've gotten like a streak of like N. I guess that was the wrong thing. Wait, hold up, let me fix that. I'm double checking the other ones just in case. I did manage to catch that, but just barely. Hello, Neon. We've actually passed the 2/3 mark. Unfortunately, we didn't get them to tie at exactly 333. We were close though. First 5 in a row in a while. Yeah, I could definitely measure long streak droughts at some point if I am interested in doing that. At some point. I feel like in theory I could do this automatically. I have a guess on how I would do that as well, so like we got to 350 heads. Like if I can loop the same click inputs and stuff, then I could probably design a setup where I flip, I get the result, I copy the first letter, paste it onto here. It actually just messes with the color of the thing too. That won't really do anything with to the code itself, but it's just an interesting thought that I could like potentially automate the entire process. I would have to make a way that would like to make it scroll down automatically as well, so without messing things up. I'm not entirely sure like if that'll cause problems in the if I automate this. Maybe I'm thinking about this. I keep thinking about it a bit too much. Yeah, I feel like we are having a long streak drought. Like we're not getting anything crazy yet. Nope. We are officially 1 whole hour into the stream, by the way. And there's another flip that landed heads, so it's been a while. It's been quite a while since we've seen a streak of 6. But in the meantime, we were slowly deviating towards heads a little bit, since I believe that got within, that got into the double digits. But now it's back to 1 separating them, and now they're tied. Let's see if the overtake actually happens, or maybe heads just takes another huge lead. I guess if they tie, I'll count that as a comeback. let's see what flip number 750 is. Tails. I wonder if there will be any moment where Tails takes the lead from now until flip 1000. Maybe it'll happen now, in fact. You never know. Tails team's getting so close to tying, but Heads has another streak of 3. You can almost predict, like, you can almost look at it and see what it's gonna be just a little bit before it actually lands. Like, it's not exactly that easy to tell. And sometimes you can. If it's going slowly enough, at least. Like that. I thought it would be Tails a little bit before it actually landed. Tails tied, but didn't take the lead. Okay, now it has the lead at flip 777. Yeah, if I do more of this in the future, I don't want it to replace the B-Storm streams. And also, we got another streak of 6. This was kind of just a Monday bonus. Will Heads gets a 400 first. Nope. Pretty much almost the same thing happened with which one got the 200 first. But now those are tied at 400 each. I actually feel like this the estimated time could be more correct than I thought it would be. It does say an hour ago, and it doesn't really give any specific time now, so I'll have to check OBS once once I finish the 1,000 flips. There's a good chance that I feel like doing more than 1,000. There's a reason I didn't put 1,000 in the title, because I wasn't entirely sure if I was gonna continue past 1,000. I could definitely do it if I wanted to. Wait, hold on. I blanked on something. Anyways, back to Tails and then to Tails once more. They're tied again. I doubt it's gonna be an even 500-500 split, but it could happen. But yeah, if I do future sessions of coin flips, then I'll do them all in the same spreadsheet. Five in a row again. We got, once again, 9 heads of the last 10 flips, which is interesting, I guess. Yeah, different audiences would be interested in different things. But this feels like something I could do a bit more. heads is taking a big lead. All the long streaks have been heads. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, next flip. When's the last time we got a streak of 7? I feel like I haven't gotten that since the streak of 10. Or the last streak of 10 that I got. Like hundreds of flips ago. But has the tails come back initiated? Now. 6 in a row. That was almost a streak of 7. It's still kind of close. I might end up doing a poll to see at some point to see how many people would want to see more streams of coin flips. We're almost on flip 900. So 900 ends up being heads. It definitely feels like the stream has gone a bit faster than expected. Like, I would not think that it's already been over an hour since I started this. Tails might be making a comeback, I don't know. Could we potentially see Tails take the lead over heads? Only 4 more heads and tails. 3 more now. 2 more. Oh, it's close. keeps alternating. It's almost there. I was just one away, and then we got another heads. Oh, there it is. They're tied. Tails took the lead. It actually happened. 4 in a row. This has potential to be a 500-500 tie, yeah, and also heads takes back the lead. Tails takes it back immediately. I actually kind of wonder what the odds are of getting an exact 500-500 tie. Like, it is the most likely outcome. But that doesn't mean it's likely at all. $960 is tails. Oh, that just froze. Because I was opening a different tab. Because I was just looking at that. But it did land on tails, so I have to add that. They were tied at 483. Does look like heads is taking back the lead. Heads is at 490. Tails and heads are tied at 490 each. They're still tying. Heads is taking a lead. The lead's growing. It's still growing. It's suddenly at 497 to 492. We're gonna need a massive comeback. I don't know if we're gonna see it. Heads is already at 499. Gonna have to see a lot more from tails, which I don't think we're gonna see. 3 more until 1,000 though. Okay. $500 to $499. There's just one more flip. Did I not get bored? I don't even know. Will it be tails? Will we see an even 500-500 split between them both? No. 501 to 499. And I'm still not bored, so... That was close to being a good comeback. Okay, 507 to 507 it tied. Oh right, how much time did the coin flips take? If I look, an hour and 24. So I was almost exact on my prediction, accidentally, surprisingly, which is what I was not expecting at all. I wasn't expecting to be that close. I feel like 1,250 coin flips might be a somewhat interesting thing to stop at. It's mostly just because it's a factor of 10,000, so it works almost like it's a decent place to stop at. I don't know. Let's see if we get any high streaks of flips. We got 7 now. Nope. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a streak of 8 since the since flip 400 and something. When I got that one streak of 10, well, 2 streaks of 10, but still. I got 3 streaks of at least 9 in the first 420 flips, and then after that, I haven't seen anything past 8. Heads is getting more of a lead again. Back to a streak of 5. Then 6. Okay, there it goes. I might change the YouTube audio library music, like, to is that the one I literally just played, or I don't even know. Yeah, that'll be fine. And yeah, while I was doing that, the coin flip stopped. So it did land on heads. So that's what I'm gonna put for that. Back to coin flipping. But yeah, will we see another streak of 8 or more at all? Because I definitely went from seeing a lot of frequent long streaks to getting almost nothing. There's another one that died at 5 in a row. Actually, heads got a huge lead. Like, it grew up to 14. Back to 12 now. Just a streak of 4 should be 1 in 8 odds. And I feel like I've seen not that many of those. Let's see what happens. Oops. That doesn't really affect that much. What will flip number 1111 be? That's number 1110. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got an exact 555 to 555 tie. Okay, we've got, once again, got 9 out of the last 10 being one side. Not anymore, though. And also, yeah, tails took back the lead. There will probably be one point where heads just continues to get a lot of, oh, never mind, it actually took back the lead. Well, not never mind, really. There will be a point where either heads or tails just gets a massive, like a really massive lead, I feel like. There's a streak of 7. There it goes. It's gone now. Okay. Once again, 9 out of the last 10 were heads. And we also have yet to see a streak past 10. Okay, will tails take back the lead now? Yes. Well, it tied, but it didn't take the lead yet. Okay, it took the lead back, actually. There's heads. Heads takes back the lead. We are starting to see those streaks happen more often, I think. You can see you can see 3 5s in the same screen. Not anymore. All 3 of those streaks died as soon as they hit 5. So you got Porcelain Zipper, congrats. I probably won't do too many more coin flips. Tails is getting a lead again. It's up to 6 now. We've got TTH, TTH, TTH. Streak breaks immediately. The amount of times I feel like I've jinxed things throughout the stream. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna end up getting a streak of 8 throughout the rest of these flips. Okay, now heads and tails are tied again. I thought I could have been jinxing another thing by saying that I wasn't gonna get 8 in a row. But I got close. We almost got 600, 600. Heads. Heads again. Here's something interesting. Heads, tails, heads, heads, tails, heads, heads, tails, heads, heads, tails, heads. So the next one's gonna be heads, right? And there it goes again. That just keeps on happening. Oops, wait, there we go. Huh, now we've got heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails. Next one's gonna be heads then. Wow. I can't even think of something like tails, tails, heads, heads, tails, tails, heads without immediately breaking it as soon as I notice it. Like, oh look, TH, TH, TH. What's gonna be next? T. And then it's gonna be T right now, isn't it? Nope. That's gonna keep going. A lot more alternation, or like a lot more alternating patterns until that stops again. Heads is taking a lead. Oh, there's another heads. Then we finally get tails. Tails again. Tails. Tails again, I think, maybe? No heads. That's heads. Sometimes they are a little predictable, though. Heads again? Oh, yeah. Heads again. You can't really actually, like, get super close to predicting. Nope. That's tails. I don't always try to predict them, but like, I just look at the animation and see if it gets kind of close to, you know, like see if it looks like it's gonna go in one way. Okay. Tails again. Tails again, that's 5. I'm not gonna be able to time it with the beat drop because I'm too slow. I actually, maybe I'll do more, I don't know. There's always that temptation to do just a little bit more. That looks like Tails. At the very least, I want to get to a number that is like kind of even mostly. Tails again. Oh, that might be, yep, it is Tails. Heads. That looks like heads as well. Nope, it's Tails. It does sometimes look like it could be. That's... Okay, back to Tails again. Oh, it looks like heads. Yep, it is. There's another one for Tails. Tails again. Hmm. 5 in a row. Tails actually took the lead. That looks like... Okay. Interesting. 6 Tails in a row again. Tails again for 7. Nope, still haven't seen that streak of 8 in a long time. Tails. Starting to get a little bit faster at this. Maybe a bit too fast, in fact. Okay, that won't... Like, when it goes that slow, it is kind of predictable. I actually disconnected from B-Swarm from being idle 20 minutes. Oops. I probably won't worry about it. There's another Tails. Tails is winning by 9. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, there we go. Oh, actually, yeah, that is Tails. Okay, messed that up again. There we go. Tails again. Wait. Okay, yeah. Heads. Okay, for a second I thought I messed up there. I'm starting to get a little bit better at using the animation to predict what it's gonna be, almost. Except it's not really predicting, it's just using the animation for things. That's not GH. I'm just hoping that I didn't accidentally mess up once in the process. Not much has happened in terms of like the streaks and stuff. I've had a long streak of, well, a long drought for streaks of 3 even. Wow. Will this be it? Oh, it is. How long was when was the last one? At 1,350. Took us 24 flips to get to that point where I actually got a streak of 3. Then it turns into a streak of 5. Then it's okay. I honestly still feel like after the streak of 10, like I got almost nothing interesting. I feel like in the last few minutes of the stream I could try to see if see like what all the longest droughts were at like in some way. Tails again. Heads now. Yeah, we could have some data. We could make some data visualizations out of all the coin flips that I've done. And all the future coin flips as well. We've reached 700 tails and 701 now. Oh, 5. Then that's gonna be heads. And then, okay. Now I wonder, there's a few things that I could measure, as it turns out. Like, let's look at a few things, I guess. So if we go, if we extend this, oh, that I just extended that perfectly almost. Actually, never mind. But yeah, we could use this. We could explore a little bit. That took almost exactly 2 hours. So, let's see. How would we even? So, okay. Let's do something like 5+. So let's make these a different color. I like having these the same length. So like we could have something like 5+ and like numbers for other lengths of streaks. So like 6+, 7, and so on. So we'll start the same way that I have been with the other thing. So equals, turn off caps lock. So if that one equals nothing, then this will be nothing. Then we count the so start with B. $2 for pasting, and then we B2, and then it has to be equal to 5. So that way we will have all those streaks, and then we paste it all the way down. So that must mean I did something. Okay, wait. That could be where I messed up. Oh yeah. It's always nice to spot issues like that. And I will do a similar thing with all of these. We could, let's just copy, let's just do this. Let's just bring, and then we can bring these back. So, if we scroll down, let's watch how the numbers evolve. Things get interesting, honestly, with all these streaks that I'm getting. Like, what? Some things just don't really make sense. Look at that. 10 streaks of 6 and 3 streaks of 7 just doesn't make sense in a way. But if you scroll down all the way, you'll eventually see like how all the numbers evolve. And then all the way down here. Here's all the total streaks. All the total times we've gotten. Like, maybe we could even do like smaller values too. Yeah, this thing's been at 3 since flip 413. Let's even just do... Let's do 1 plus just for fun. At this point, it's taking up too much space. I could zoom out. I could zoom out in that in future streams, maybe. But these few are probably just for fun, honestly. But out of curiosity, just like how many different streaks I started. It'd be interesting to measure that. And the final results are here. Unsurprisingly, it kind of halves along the way each time, except for here. I still find this hard to believe, though. Crazy. 25 streaks of 6 and 7 that got to 7. That essentially means that, essentially every 3.5, streaks, or that got to 6, only 1 made it to make it to 7. One makes it to 7 each time. I mean, this thing almost, like, feels interesting to think about. And yeah, in between in between here and down here, I had over 500 chances of 1 in 128, I believe, each. But yeah, none of them worked. Oh yeah, it's... yeah, right here was when I got the final streak of 8. But yeah, that is... and that's absurd. Okay, back here. This one didn't finish, so, because I do want to keep the overall values at an even number, so, like, or like a multiple of 100 at least. So 1400 sounds like a good place to stop. So from attempts 199 to 706. That's a lot. I think 508 total attempts. Okay, let me do this in a different tab, honestly. So 127 over 128 to the power of 508. Wow, okay. That's a 1.8% chance of not getting a streak of 8 in that time, by the way. If you're, in case you're curious on that. In like 508 attempts. So essentially, yeah, kind of unlucky. But that'll probably do for this stream. I've done a lot of coin flips, and last thing I'm gonna do is concatenate everything into one large block of text. Okay. All the flips equals, so equals concatenate A2 to A1401. Hold up, let me format that so it looks nicer. So, like, if you want to see it. Whoa, okay. So, let me scroll over. Ignore that, it's different. I mean, that's the same sequence. But yeah, if you were to look at all of these, all 1,400 flips that I did, then it would look like this. And yeah, this is how close the sequences of 10 were. That's crazy to think about, honestly. So, and then nothing interesting after that. Just There's not enough space to put it in the live chat, so I'll just put it in the pinned comment once I end the stream. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one though. Like maybe more Beat Swarm stuff, but I don't know. I could do more coin flip related things, perhaps. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough.